Now, the usage of community libraries by residents in the Northwest Province is extremely poor. This emerged at the launch of the National Book Week by the Provincial Department of Culture, Arts and Traditional Affairs in partnership with the South African Book Development Council in Itsoseng, near Mahikeng. Only 14% of the South African population are active book readers.
But I thought a king can do whatever he wants, said Simba.
A day of reading, poetry and fun activities. Children of all ages taught about the importance of reading. One of government's main challenges is keeping the youth interested in books.
We need to encourage the youth to read books that are on the electronic versions. And I mean, the importance of it is that while at least they are reading it, they can share information. They can share information even online.
Under the theme, Our Stories, the partnership encourages writers to offer relatable content.
We are saying, let's write about our own stories, let's read our stories, and let's help our children to read. Let's read to our children.
According to the South African Book Development Council, only 5% of parents read to their children, while 58% of the nation's households don't own books. Hence, a day like this to encourage the culture of reading in a small dorpi like Itsoseng. Government says the stereotype that libraries are only for intellectuals must be changed.
We would still want to see an increased number of usage of community libraries. We want to see more reading. We want to have a complaint coming from the library that all Setswana books that are on the shelves has been read and communities want to read more.
The young ones agree that reading is the future.
I enjoy reading because it teaches me the word that I didn't know, and it keeps me from the street, and it can make me my future bright.
National Book Week ends on Sunday. Olebogeng Khosilinswe, SABC News, Itsoseng, near Mahikeng.
Now, the ANC has raised concern about recent statements by Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe, in which he criticized the late struggle icon, former President Nelson Mandela. But there's no word from Zimbabwe on the matter.
How come the whites have been left with so much power? ANC. It was because of your friend Mandela.
It is this statement that has irked South Africa's ruling party. At some point in time, former President Nelson Mandela had to respond to similar views.
A commentator from the BBC, many have said,